great move, and he scores!
And you believe it. That's a stone-cold save.
Hi CHL fans, and welcome back to another episode of CHL Centre Ice. I'm your host, Victoria Vigilante, and I'm alongside our hockey expert, John Tripp, and we finally made it. The semifinals are over, and we're heading to the CHL final. But before that, I want to take a step back and look at these four teams. It was a battle throughout the whole season.
Oh, it's been a doozy. They've been going since August. We're going to have a final in 2.5 weeks, February 7th. The teams have not only been playing hockey in the respective leagues, but also the CHL. There's a lot of travel, a lot of stress. And the first set of games, Sparta and Vecchio. It was an awesome atmosphere. How many fans? We had over 12,000 fans?
12,136 to be exact, John.
That's unbelievable, and that's a lot of fans. And I tell you what, to play in a game like that, the emotions are high, and it's going to be for a good game.
Rallied on by their fans in a noisy arena, Prague make it clear right from the start that Vehia have a tough task ahead of them if they want to turn around this tie in the second leg. And on 17 minutes, the early pressure pays off for the Czechs as they open the scoring through Lukas Klimek to get the party started and the fans off their feet. He gets a little lucky as the puck comes his way, but there was nothing fortunate about the finish. Vehia then have an opportunity to keep their hopes alive, but Erik Josefsson can only find the post with this laser. Into the second period, and the hosts have two chances to extend their lead with the power play, but the Lakers live to fight another day and stay determined. Then, with everyone back on the ice, the Czechs finally get their second through Michal Barinka. Vehia then decide to go for broke, but it backfires and Prague were more than happy to take advantage of the situation. Jaroslav Hlinka with a fantastic goal. The 40-year-old veteran puts the icing on the cake to complete a great play, and with it puts the final nail in the coffin. Peter Vrana still has time to find a fourth to cap off a dominant display, as Sparta become the first team outside of Sweden or Finland to book their ticket for the Champions Hockey League final.
It was a pretty good game for us. We started playing our system, and we don't give them that much chances to score. And playing from the good system, from defensively, and we score some goals. So it was perfect for us, and we are happy for this crowd and for us, and we are so excited to be in the final.
This is actually Sparta Prague's first CHL final. That's a huge achievement, and having such great support from the fans is a true testament to show how great Czech hockey can be.
Yeah, and it's nice getting another country into the finals. And Vecchio, I'm actually really surprised they've made it this far, but they've played hard, they look really good, and they're well-deserved. It's a shame, actually, we have to send somebody home in the semis, especially when they invested so much time and energy into this, but that's the way hockey goes.
The next game on our list is the Freiburg-Frölunda game. It was a tough bounce for Freiburg as they came in down with a 5-1 aggregated score. It was almost an impossible task. But let's see if Freiburg snipers were on the loose in this game.
Freiburg certainly don't have it easy up against the defending champions, and with a 4-goal deficit to catch up on as well. To add fuel to the fire, Lady Luck doesn't seem to be shining down on them either. Multiple efforts on goal find the goalie's best friend rather than the back of the net, and Julian Sprunger in particular tries time and time again, but just can't get a goal on the scoreboard. The deadlock is broken in the 13th minute, but it's Frölunda Gothenburg's Sean Bergenheim who fires it home, leaving the Swiss boys in a dire position and with a real uphill struggle on their hands. To make things worse, the Swedes find another 2 goals in the second period, first through Henrik Tomernes and then Robin Figren. Finally, it's Carl Grundstrom who seals the deal for Frölunda to make it 4-0 in the third, putting the team from Sweden through to the final 2 and making them firm favourites to repeat last year's triumph in their 3rd consecutive Champions Hockey League final.
I think the start of the game they had some dangerous scoring opportunities where I think they hit the post 3 times this game, so we were a little bit lucky with the scoring this game, but overall I think we were the better team.
Now it seems every time we do this show we talk a lot about Frölunda. They get a lot of credit, but it's well deserved. They're a CHL dynasty team. It's their 3rd final, but yet it's their 1st game at home. They're playing in a league of their own, and if the NHL wanted to put a team in Europe, this might be the team to start with. Julian Sprunger, he hit the post a bunch of times. They couldn't build momentum. Frölunda, just too strong. Some stats I found that are actually very interesting. Frölunda's first 5 games, they weren't so hot. They had 11 goals against and 13 goals for. It's not bad, but what's impressive, their last 7 games, they had 5 goals against and 33 goals for. It's phenomenal. They're going to be tough to stop, but congratulations. Let's welcome Sparta and Frölunda to the finals. Now on to the MVPs.
You know, with these MVPs, our hockey sense was pretty on point. Our top 3 made it in. Personally, I got to stay with Lundqvist because even though he didn't get a point on the night, he's got that smile, so he's won my heart.
Oh, definitely. And I still have the other 2 guys I picked, so we're doing pretty lucky, but I got to stick to one. And I'll tell you what, I picked the Rathkeb. Now he's 21 years old, and we got a little clip to show here. Now I know last week we said, hey, they have to battle out for the MVP, but I didn't mean literally. But I'll give Mr. Rathkeb a little bit of credit. I know Freiburg was frustrated, but they showed a lot of emotion, and to me, it just shows he cares.
You know what? And I'm kind of upset that he hit my main man in the face. That's his moneymaker. But you know what? I'll let you have him. But it's a moment you guys have all been waiting for. It's been a while, but you can sit back and relax. Enjoy Trips Tips.
Oh, thank you. It's been a while since we had one, but we finally have a clip. Well deserving. Let's go to the clip here. We have Frölunda on the power play, and when it rains, it pours, and everything was just going their way. We have Henrik Tomernes with a big slap shot going over Benjamin Kuntz, and you can see it here. Poor Benjamin, he didn't have a chance. He didn't even see it. All I can say here, Benjamin, is next time you got to bring your umbrella because it's raining pucks.
Well, John, this episode is finally coming to an end. My question is, will you be able to survive once it's over?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself, but I'll tell you what, I've enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to February 7th.
What do you think? Who's going to win the CHL trophy?
Well, it's their first game at home, but I got to go with Frölunda. They're hot, and it's going to be tough to stop. But Sparta does play really well on the road, but I'm going to go with Frölunda.
I'll put my money on Sparta Prague, and we'll see who comes out with the win. Well, guys, as always, check out YouTube for any CHL action, and we'll see you next time for the big game.
See you later.